What's going on, everybody? Spaceballs here. Welcome back to our Nier reincarnation video. All right, everyone, we got so much to talk about. Abstract, Noelle, Nier Day, new event. Let's talk about it like we always do. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to do summons. I know I said I wouldn't do any more summons until Drakengard 3 came into the game, but I can't help myself in this case. And I will tell you why in just a second. But first, let's talk about Abstract, Noelle, and the featured weapon that's in this banner. Firstly, for the featured weapon, we have the Machine Axe. This is one of the best, if not the best, quest weapon in the game, or the best quest two-handed sword weapon in the game. This is probably the first time I would ever recommend a player summoning on this banner just for the featured weapon. I know the Phoenix Dagger was also a good weapon, but that was only for PvP content, and let's be honest, most players don't really care about PvP content. I know whales and stuff do, but a lot of the general player base, they want to clear quest content first and then worry about arena content, and most players don't want to spend money just for a good arena weapon. But when it comes to a quest weapon as good as this one, especially for a two-handed sword, if you're a new player, I would 100% recommend you going for this, because the Abstract, Noelle, and this weapon, triple S tier in quest content. Now, Noelle is only S tier, the character. Abstract Noelle is a spear holder, so if you have celebratory Noelle like me, probably not in your best interest to go for Abstract Noelle, probably better off going for just this weapon. And most of the time we end up summoning weapons anyways, opposed to the characters. So let's just hope that would be the same case when we're summoning on this banner if we're going for the Machine Axe. So let's go over it and see why it's so good in quest content. For the first skill, we have deals 110% damage to one enemy 3 times. Damage increased by 40% when HP is over 80%. We always like that stipulation because we can basically control it. We can put a healer on the team. So many things we can do to control this stipulation. Unlike Free Argo, where we can't control it and we have to have a debuff on ourselves to get the extra 68% damage. In this case, we can mostly control it by using healing companions or something that heals on the team, so we can keep our HP over 80%. And then for the second skill, we have deals 75% damage to one enemy 5 times, so just big damage. And then we have attack up by 15%. Vigor will always be attack up by 15% when it's maxed out on a weapon. And then for the last ability, and this is new to the game, we don't have any weapons like this yet. This is one of a kind. We have recover 10% HP when your HP falls below 70%. Once only, so that's only one time per battle. But going back to the first skill, if you stay above 80%, you will do 60% more damage. Now, if you fall below 70%, this will bring you back up to 80%, which will give you that extra 60% damage. So I would pity out the Machine Axe before I pitied out this character. And that's probably the first time I ever said this in Nier Reincarnation. I would never pity out just the weapon, but in this case, if we go to the exchange shop, you can pity out the Machine Axe, or you can pity out the character and weapon Abstract Noelle. If I were to summon on this banner and go all the way to the end and not get anything from it, I would pity out the Machine Axe. Just to make that clear, I wouldn't go for Abstract Noelle. Now, if I didn't have celebratory Noelle, I would pity out Abstract Noelle first, and then I would go after the Machine Axe. Let's just hope you pull the Machine Axe before you get to the pity, being that's what usually happens. We always get the weapons before the characters. So let's just hope that's the same case for you if you choose to summon on this banner. Now, as far as Abstract Noelle goes, we have the first skill, and that's deal 120% damage to one enemy 5 times. Damage increased by 60% when HP is above 80%. So just like the Machine Axe, doing the same exact thing. If your HP is above 80%, you will do 60% extra damage. For the first ability, attack up by 25%, that is Vigor. Vigor on a character is always going to give you 25% attack when it's maxed out. And then again, we have recovery, same as the Machine Axe. Recover 20% HP when your HP falls below 70%, one time per battle only. Except this is 20% instead of 10% like the weapon. The weapon's always going to have less stats than the characters do. So we got recovery on a weapon and a character. Now, don't get me wrong, I really do want Abstract Noelle. I just don't see it being worth it for me in this case. Unless I can pull her before the pity, then great. But if I had to pity it out, I just can't see myself going for her because I have celebratory Noelle. So that's one thing to keep in mind if you choose to summon on this banner. If you have celebratory Noelle, you're probably better off going after the Machine Axe. Now, for her weapon, the first skill, we have 65% damage to a single enemy 5 times. Also has a 100% chance to inflict poison for 5 turns. I'm not a big fan of poison, but I don't think it's going to be a bad thing on Abstract Noelle, being that you're going to be using her in quest content. For the second skill, deals 55% damage to one enemy 4 times and recover 10% of your HP. So again, in line with her recover ability, going back to her first skill, if she stays above 80% HP, she will do 60% more damage. So this will help you in staying over that 80% threshold, so you get that extra 60% damage. Synergizes really well with the base character. First ability, critical rate up by 15%. We love that. And then for the last skill, we have regular vigor, which is 10%. Honestly, for a spear, this is a really good weapon. I really like it. If I were to pull her, I'd probably use this on my Noelle and see how it did because it has the recovery on it. The more I look into Abstract Noelle, the more I want her. I'm so bad. I just want to collect everything. I can't help myself. So really good banner. Like I said, if you're a new player, I'd be summoning on this in a heartbeat. That's just my opinion on it. Now moving on to the paid banner. Obviously, if you don't spend money, this is not going to matter to you. But if you do spend money or you're willing to spend money on this banner, this is actually a really good thing because the featured weapon is so good. And because this guarantees you the featured weapon or the character on a 4-star, you're guaranteeing yourself the best quest weapon in the game, or you're guaranteeing yourself a really good character. Now, if I were to go for Abstract Gale and the weapon, I think this is the banner I would go on. I would just spend 30, 40 bucks, summon on this banner, and hope to get a 4-star and get the machine axe and then just be done with it. Now, if you're free to play, obviously you can't do that. But if you're willing to drop a little bit of money, I think this is the best way to go after if you've been playing since the beginning. That's most likely what I'm going to do. Probably buy one of the new Abyss Tower packs and then just use those gems here and hope that I get a 4-star in my first couple 10 pulls and hope that it's the machine axe and I could just walk away. Another thing to also keep in mind is the pity share between both. So if you decide to do all 5 10 pulls here, the pity will also go back to the other banner. So if you get the axe from this banner, then you could finish out the pity for Abstract Gale on the other banner. Like I always say, I know I sound like a broken record. It's always going to be player's choice. But if you were to spend money, this would not be a bad thing to spend money on, being how good this two-handed sword is. There's actually 2 featured items in this banner now that I'm looking at it. I thought it was only featuring the machine axe, but it's also featuring the spear. And this is actually a really good spear. Let's just go over the spear real quick. Deals 70% damage to one enemy 4 times, increases by 20% when HP is over 80%. So again, really good for Abstract Noelle. Second skill deals 40% damage to one enemy 3 times and reduces their defense by 8% for 10 seconds. I love that. You guys know I love reduced defense. First ability, defense up by 12%. Not a big fan of that, but it's okay being we have 2 abilities. And again, we have recovery. Recovers 8% HP when your HP falls below 70%. 1 time per battle only. Basically, the way this looks is if you pull the 3-star Noelle, you are going to get the 4-star spear. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think I'm right, because it's tied to the character and the weapon. So if we pull this 3-star character, we're going to get a 4-star spear, which is a really good spear. So let's just go over and see if she's any good. 90% damage to a single enemy 4 times. Also has a 100% chance to inflict poison for 5 turns. I'm not a big fan of poison, but it could be good for some quest content. Defense up by 20%, not a big fan. And then we have agility up by 16%. So the thing is, the 3-star is not that great because her skills are all over the place. It doesn't really synergize well. But the fact that if you summon her, you get the 4-star spear, it's worth it in my book. And it's much easier to summon a 3-star than it is a 4-star. So I would take her just to get that spear. I'm fine with that. For now, I'm going to stay away from this banner. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold off long because I definitely want that machine axe. I'll probably do whatever it takes to get it. We're going to save this banner for last. Let's just talk about the new event that just came into the game first. And just like all the other events, guys, it works the exact same way. We get these events 2 to 3 times a month. You're going to clear it normal, hard, and very hard, just like always. Now, depending on how many bonus medals you can get is going to depend on where you farm the event. Just like always, guys, if you choose to summon for Abstract Noelle and the Axe, and you can get your medals 40 plus, it's always going to be better for you to farm stage 3 normal, opposed to farming very hard stage 10. It's going to save you a ton of stamina. But if you're only farming at, let's just say, 5 to 10 bonus medals, I still think it's better to farm very hard stage 9. That's the one I farm, not stage 10. I farm very hard stage 9 if I don't have a lot of bonus medals. The second I get to 25, 35 bonus medals, I switch to normal stage 3 because it saves a lot of stamina. But if you don't have a lot of bonus medals, it is definitely better to farm very hard. I would say stage 9 is better than stage 10 because that's going to give you the most bonus medals for the stamina that you're using. It really just depends on if you're going to summon on the Abstract Noelle banner or not. And just from doing this event alone, you should have enough gems to summon on the Nier Day banner. And we're going to get into that in just a second here. I'm really excited for that banner, to be honest. Just like every other event, guys, character first, weapon second. I usually buy the summons and then the mama medals next, and then I buy the insignias after that. Basically, all the important stuff first, the stamina, the large character enhancements, the weapon enhancements. Then I just trickle down the list from there, but it's always important to buy the character and weapon first. Get it max ascended, get those bonus medals. Now we got new mama medals again, which means we have a new mama shop. So basically I buy the 10 pull, the 10 singles, and then I buy the stamina, and I just leave it at that. I don't usually go for the premium summoning ticket. I just don't think it's worth it. Because most of the time you're not going to get what you want from it. Trust me on that. I bought it a few times and it was a big waste. So now I just go after the premium summoning tickets and the single pulls. So the event is exactly the same as all the other ones. Doesn't change, except this one's fire. And clear it, get all your free gems, and then bring them here to Nier Day. This is one of the best things they added into the game. The catch here is we get 2 handbooks every time we do a temple. So if we do all 5 temples, we get 1 free ascension from it, on top of the discounted summoning price. Now, the way it reads, this banner is going to come the 28th of every month. I don't know if this banner is going to change the 28th of every month, like we're going to have a different banner. It's not always going to be the abstract characters. But in this case, the abstract characters, I always tell you guys, some of the best characters in the game, especially when it comes to quest content. And then Abstract Gale just being one of the best characters overall in the game currently. You can't go wrong with this banner, whether you're an old player or a new player. Unless you have all of these characters maxed, you should really be summoning on this banner, I think, personally. Especially the fact that you can go back, clear that event, get all the gems you need to summon on this banner, and it's basically free. And then you're getting a free ascension, and who knows what you'll get along the way. Maybe you'll get Abstract Gale, Rion, Mechanical Field. They're all good characters. You cannot go wrong on this banner. So the way I see it, new player, old player, this is a really good deal. Go for it. I'm going to go for it. I wasn't going to summon until Drakengard 3, but here I am summoning again on Nier Day. So let's do our 5 temples and see what we get. Let's just hope we get lucky and get Abstract Gale. Please, Nier gods, hook me up and give me Abstract Gale. But here goes nothing. Let's see what we can get. I know you guys are laughing at me right now. This man said he wasn't going to summon until Drakengard 3, and he's been summoning every other week. He's a liar. No, it's just I can't help myself, guys. I'm a collector, and if I see a good deal, I'm always going to go for it. And Nier Day is definitely a good deal in my eyes. We got something. I didn't read it, but I saw something pop up on that corner. So let's just hope it's our Abstract Gale. Let's just pray. Wow, 2 4-stars. I need to summon more often, I think, on these Nier Day banners. Maybe it's a lucky banner, and we're going to get everything we want and more. It makes me think it's going to be a new costume because I saw the thing pop up on the left-hand side. That would be the best case scenario, but like I said, I'll take a girl Theo. Absolutely no problem. So we're getting a new character, I think. Yes, we're getting a new character. Abstract Gale. You guys probably already know because I think a lot of you guys know what this writing means because you already pulled these characters. I don't because obviously I never pulled the character before. But I think it's going to be Abstract Gale. I have a good feeling about this. Show it to me. Let's see it. There she is. My baby, my girl. Oh, did I hit skip? Ooh, I hit skip by accident. So we got Fractured Prisoner. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to. I hit skip by accident. I thought skip just meant skip the writing. Whoopsie. All right, so we got Fractured Prisoner. And what was the other 4-star? He actually has a good fire 2-handed sword as well. So I'm really, really happy about pulling him. Not going to lie. And let's see what the last one is. Ooh, that was just the weapon. Let me just see. Sorry for skipping it, guys. I didn't mean to do that. I thought skip meant just skip to the character. I didn't think it meant skip the entire thing. That's my epic fail. I'm always failing. But I'm not mad about that. Hey, listen, we got a new weapon. And we got 063Y, my first copy of him. Now, I did get another costume of 063Y, but it's not the good version of him, I want to say. This, I think, is the good version. Like I always tell you guys, all the abstract characters are good. So seeing any abstract character or any new abstract character pop up on my screen, I'm always going to be happy about that. So we're going to skip this, being that we got no purples. No reason to go through this one by one. Nothing to see here. Let's go right on into our third one. We have just enough gems to do all 5, get our free ascension, and walk away from this. You guys know how long I've been chasing my Abstract Gale. I just cannot seem to get her no matter what. Whether she's featured or she's in the banner, I cannot get my hands on my Abstract Gale. And then I always get something else, and I'm like, oh, that's okay, I'll just take that, and I basically settle. We're going to skip again and hope that we get upgraded from a 3-star to a 4-star, maybe? We did. That was Abstract Gale. I saw it, guys. I saw it. It was brief. It just popped up on the screen, but I saw her face in the blindfold. We got her. We got Abstract Gale. I'm through the roof right now. Here I am bitching, complaining, and moaning about it. And then there she is. She popped up on the screen. Because I skipped it and we got upgraded from a 3-star to a 4-star, it briefly showed up on the screen. I know you guys saw it too. I am through the roof right now. This is like the best case scenario. We got 063Y and we got the Abstract Hunter. I hope you guys are having just as good summons that I'm having right now. I wish you guys all of this luck and I give it to you. I want you guys to summon all these awesome characters as well. I might even use my free ascension on Abstract Hunter. I think that's where it's going to go. I am so happy right now to get her. I can't even tell you guys how through the roof I am right now. I almost have tears in my eyes. I've been chasing her for so long, and the day is finally here. I finally got her. Thank you so much, Nier. It seems that the Nier day is going to be a good day, guys. And this is why I tell you guys, go to the events, farm the events. You'll basically get 10,000 gems from doing that event. Take those gems over here and summon on the banner. You have nothing to lose. Any character you're going to pull from this banner is going to be a good character, even if you're an old player, new player, and I know I'm repeating myself, but it is the truth. You cannot go wrong summoning on Nier Day. You just can't. And we still have 2 10 pulls left, so this can get even better. Looks like we're getting something else. I am so lucky right now. I can't even believe this. I've never had summons like this in Nier. I can't even take it in right now how good these summons are going, because my luck has never been like this. Even since the day I started Nier Reincarnation, my summons have just never been good. I think the day I rerolled in Nier, that was it. I got the character I wanted, and then after that, I've never gotten the characters I wanted again. But here we go, another new character. What's it going to be? I didn't see it this time. Anything new, really, because I think the only new one I can get is Rion. I think he's the only character I'm missing at this point. I think I have every single character except for Rion. No, Abstract Griff, that's right. I'm missing the original Abstract Griff. So I'm missing Rion now. Rion is the only character I'm missing out of the Abstract banner. And we know Abstract Griff is triple S tier all over the game. One of the best characters in the game currently. There he is, weapon and character. Wow, I can't even believe this, guys. I cannot believe our summoning luck. And just to think, I was going to wait until Drakengard 3 to do any more summons. And just to think I would have missed out on all of these awesome characters. So that tells you sometimes, guys, if you see a good deal, maybe it's worth going for it. And this is a perfect example of it. Last one, guys. Let's see what we get. I think we used all of our luck for the next year in Nier, but I'm okay with it. I got everything I need now. I really don't need to summon anymore. Even on the Drakengard 3 banner, I really just don't need to summon. I have everything I need, and by the time I'm able to ascend all these characters, it's going to be years from now anyways. So getting more characters is just going to make that harder. But the one thing I will say is I will save 10,000 gems for Nier Day every single month, because if that's giving me a free ascension on top of the other 2 that they have in the game now with the Abyss Tower and the summoning event, it is 100% worth it. At worst, you're getting a free ascension. That is always going to be worth it in my book. So let's just skip because there's no 4 stars. Maybe we'll get upgraded again. The luck of the gods. Nope. I'm okay, though. I got more than what I wanted out of this. Thank you so much, Nier. Finally took care of me. I'm so happy. I can't even believe it. So we're going to get our free ascension. I'm most likely going to use that on Abstract Gil. I have a bunch of awesome content coming for you guys. Our next character review is going to be on Free Theo. After that, I was thinking about doing it on the Fractured Prisoner, but let me know in the comments, guys, who you want to see next. If you want to see a 3-star, a 4-star, I'm willing to build any characters that you guys want to see a review on. This way, you don't have to waste resources. I'll waste those resources for you. But I want to know what you guys think about Abstract Gil, the Machine Axe, this banner, Nier Day. Are you going to summon? Are you going to hold? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, so comment down below and let me know what you're thinking. If you want to follow me on Twitch and Discord, those are always linked down below. 2 monthly giveaways on Discord, random giveaways on Twitch. If you want to be a part of the random giveaway that we do here on YouTube, all you have to do is sub to the channel, like and comment on my past 10 videos, and that will automatically enter you to the random giveaway. I truly do love each and every single one of you. I will see you in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace.